Hey, PS, great. The last digit of your like on this video is someone from the meme background, and the last digit of your subscription to my channel will show your subject from the meme background. So come down right now, subscribe and like. Look at the screen. Pay attention to the last digit of your like and your subscription. And write someone from chalk background in the comments. It's simple, if your like is the 8th, and the last digit of the subscription is number 5, then you are a lemon with a cactus. Show your imagination and enjoy your viewing. And great, dear friends, you're on the Melonfonk channel. In this video, we'll talk about the pros and cons of the new update in the meme playground. But at the beginning of the video, I, as always, want to say a huge thank you to these guys here for getting into my videos. If you want to get into my next videos, then everything is quite simple. You just need to subscribe to the channel, like it, write your top comment. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the cart, the link is as always in the description. In general, I will not drag out your time and enjoy your viewing. Well, the last update has been out for a long time, almost a whole week has passed, and at the same time this update was quite strange. But despite this, I would like to talk about the pros and cons of the new update. And let's still move on to the cons. Well, the first minus is, of course, time. Despite the fact that 16.0 was announced a long time ago, there has not been a global update for almost a month and a half, and this is just a colossal period for the Memo Playground, because the Memo Playground and its audience require constant updates. After all, this game quickly becomes monotonous and boring if you don't bring changes there. And therefore time is a definite minus. Well, we'll move on to the second minus right away, perhaps. The second minus is also very strange to me, because well, actually it's just, to be honest, I'm still kind of terrified, because this is a rather strange update, and to be honest, I still don't understand the full essence of why exactly this was done. Most likely only for hype. Well, of course, they removed the old characters and Melons, well, who were safely returned, because why was it cleaned? Well, I have only one explanation. It's just a test update for the developers themselves to test new physics or something similar. But honestly, why exactly did they do it this way? Was it impossible to do a closed beta test? I don't know. In general, removing the Mayans is one of the strangest decisions that the developers paid for, because 2 stars on the Mayan background game is simply the lowest score I've ever seen in the background stories. Well, the third minus is incomprehensible objects and a very strange vector of development. In general, why was there an update and add just standard items there, that is, just blue? Well, accordingly, the robot, which can also be attributed to the minus, because of this robot, the old characters were removed, and, accordingly, the rating of the game decreased. Just everything that could be lowered was lowered. This is actually a very strange update in general. I still don't understand how it could work and, in principle, why it all worked. Well, anyway, in general, a new robot character and, in principle, a new vector of development and incomprehensible objects just deserve a minus rating very much right away. Well, the fifth minus is the errors that were very strangely corrected. So, Melon was removed from us and the developers saw that it was an unsuccessful decision. Despite the fact that they warned not to update, they forgot just about the usual thing like auto-updating. As a result, they paid for it with very low ratings, very bad reviews, and in general, in principle, the reputation of the Chalk Playground was very badly damaged. I don't know how they will restore it. I hope just 16.0 will cover all the disadvantages that they have done. And when they removed the new Melons and the way they fixed them, for me, to be honest, it was funny. They didn't just add old characters, they added a button, that is, a plus sign that added old characters. It's just weird. That is, they didn't add the old characters to the menu, they just added a button and stuffed the old characters there. In general, it's so stupid and strange, and to be honest, I don't understand why this particular decision was made by the developers. Well, by the sixth minus, this is not a global update. That's when 15.100 came out, I thought it would be super some kind of global update that we were promised. That is, it is an armored personnel carrier, a new character, and so on. Yes, there was a new character, this is a robot, which, to be honest, does not fit the concept of the game at all. Well, okay. The release of a non-global update just greatly affected the waiting period, that is, the expectation of reality. That is, all the Melon players were waiting for something super cool to happen, because a whole month had already passed, but this did not happen. Due to this, such low ratings. Well, the 7th is of course the expectation and the release date. Everyone was waiting, just everyone already wanted a cool new update, because there were all the prerequisites for this. They just got us with their announcements. That is, the developer rolled out an update back in May, on the 27th of May, in my opinion, rolled out an announcement that there would be a new update, there would be new cool physics, effects, and so on. But unfortunately this has not happened for a whole month. And how we all waited, and in fact even I waited and announced the date myself, but it didn't happen. And the last global update was already not even a month ago, but almost 2. It's just a huge time. But despite this, I would like to highlight some advantages. Firstly, it is a constant contact of developers with the players of migrations. This happens all the time in the Discord server and it deserves some understanding and just deserves respect. It's just really cool that if they mess up and see that they mess up, they try to fix it, no matter how. And whether they did it or not, but the main thing is that they are trying to do it and they just pay attention to the principle of how things are happening now, and it really only pleases me. Of course, there is a new vote, which is very cool, and fortunately it has already finished and the laser gun has won, so in the next update we are waiting for the laser gun. A plus can also be attributed to this, of course, constant some kind of contests that take place on the Discord server. But unfortunately, there are not so many advantages at this stage, despite the fact that they are trying and rolled out this update. And by the way, to be honest, the robot is not bad and even I like it a little. But despite this, there are still a lot more minuses than pluses at this stage, and I just really want the developers to finally get on the path of truth and fix everything they have done this month. Therefore, we will wait for news and just a huge number of advantages to this update, which will be released very very soon. I think in a week or 2. But knowing our developers, guessing is a very strange idea. And on this, my video can already be brought to an end. Thank you all for watching, good luck to everyone, so far, and I remember my friend, as always, I'll see you the other day.